What a mess. So what's going on with your YouTube? Jumping Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. Now, I know you guys see that I have two pair of unions here, so I'm not really talking about these. I'm going to talk about the new Union 4s that are just came out or is coming out or released, raffled. Don't want to talk about the release just yet, but trust me, I'm hearing all kind of crazy things. It is what it is. Shame that it happened this way, that when Union had like one of the best releases on like the ones and also last year's of the 4s, like I felt like they had the best release and then they just changed it. But you know, we're not gonna talk about that just yet. You know, I mainly want to focus on. So now you end up taking, everyone probably end up taking L's because today's the last day. Really want the pair. When is the best time to buy? Who do you buy it from? You know, on the sites, the apps, you know, any resellers and so on and so forth. When is the best time to buy? Tell you guys right now, I think I would just wait just a tad bit longer. I noticed that the price has dropped. Of course, that's just how everything is when shoes, you know, like not everything, I try to explain to you guys, not every shoe is $1,000 and not every shoe is gonna be top dollar all the time. Usually when a shoe starts off really high, guys, like, you know, when they start off like, you know, before the release about at 1,000, and I know hype's up there and everything, but usually when a shoe starts off at 1,000, it typically kind of just goes down and down, and eventually then it catches back up, okay? And that's just all depends on certain shoes, hype, demand, so on and so forth. My favorite word. Any shoes out there, any hype shoes, when they start off already at 1,000, that just tells me that these things are gonna drop. Now, if we're gonna look at prices right now, if we look at it, start off with the Desert Moss, shall we? This is the yellow and purple joints, the Laker joints I call them. So as you guys see, for release date, these things were probably, you know, at 900. You know, the people just have prices up there. It'd be kind of crazy. I'm starting to see, I think after the release, I think people are starting to get pairs of the Desert Moss. I'm not sure about the taupes just yet. I'm hearing some things like, you know, I think some shipping delays and stuff like that, but I'm just saying that the Desert Moss, I think they are starting to move around. They're starting to get into people's hands, of course. Pretty much went down. Actually, the price are kind of low in my opinion. I think they're gonna go down just a little bit lower too as well. So if you guys want to buy, you want to pay this price right now, prices at my size 9, 9.5, they're going about like $550 to about $530 depending on sizes, of course. Man, my goodness, a size 12 is going for $750. The new money size is now the size 12, man. I'm just letting you guys know, the bigger sizes is the new money size. Oh my lord. Anything from a size 10.5 and up is now the new money size. Crazy, because I remember my size was always the money size. It was always hard to get. Now it's the big size. Feel it, take it. Anyways, me typically, for me, if I was a regular consumer and I didn't need these pairs just yet, I would still wait, because the Desert Moss, they're still supposed to release sometime on the sneakers app. When's that gonna be? Who knows? Will it be easy? Of course not. But there'll still be more pairs out there. I'm pretty sure the sneakers are gonna give out maybe a couple hundred or 1,000 pairs or something like that. I don't know. I'm hearing it's gonna be exclusive access, so they might just do like how they did with the trophy rooms. There was never an actual drop. They just kind of gave it to exclusive access to certain people. So once those people get pairs, I'm saying that as of right now, for my size, size 9 to 9.5, I'm thinking this shoe, the Desert Moss, these are probably gonna hover around like 500, maybe even lower than that. Man, I get it. A lot of people like it, but at the same time, it's just kind of, you know, a little out there. You know, it's a Laker colorway, so I get some popularity down in LA, you know, shouts to LA. Still, you know, it's just not one of those colorways you can kind of just pull off, you know. It's just one of those colorways kind of like, you know, it's a little too much yellow. Kind of like, for example, I think this shoe here is probably gonna do numbers around like what the Travis Scott 6 British khakis are, what they're going for. You know, they're not really going for much. I know a lot of people are just hanging on to them because they think they're gonna price go up. Who really knows? But you know, those things are kind of hovering around like that, 480 to about like 500, and bigger sizes going like 550 to 600. So just remember that. Same way I was gonna probably happen, probably around 500. Bigger sizes 550, 600, so on and so forth. Like I said, I would still, if I was a regular consumer, I would still wait. But me as a sneaker YouTuber and stuff like that, I gotta try to put out content. I'm working on, you know, I'm working on pairs, okay? Because I'm pretty sure after this raffle it's gonna be all L's, and I'm probably not gonna get W's on the sneakers app. The Taupe Haze now. The Taupe Haze is a different story. These things are still pretty freaking high. I'm seeing lowest ass is about 1,000. A size 12 is going for like 1,000 to 1,200. Hover around 900. Same thing with the Taupe Hazes. Definitely, I would not buy these things right now because the price is so high. People was already hitting me up once they had when some people actually got some union raffles. People was already hitting me up in my inbox. Yo, I'll sell these things for $1,050. I was like, there's no way, no way. $1,050 for a size 9? You must be out your mind. It's already down to about like 900 already for a size 9. So it just tells me these things are gonna go a little bit lower. I still think that the Taupe Haze is gonna be worth more than the Desert Moss, the Laker joints, because this is supposed to be the LA exclusive, and this is a much better colorway in my opinion. Colorway is gonna be an LA Union exclusive. It's not going to Sneakers app or anything, so this shoe probably gonna hold up more value, and it's just a better looking colorway too as well, might I add. So once it's all said and done, same thing. It's gonna probably be a little bit higher than the Desert Moss. I'm still saying, I know prices are at around like 900 right now because, like I said, I don't think that many people have pairs in hand just yet. So once people start to get pairs in hand, who really knows about the whole union drop and stuff like that? It all kind of just have to wait and see. But this pair is gonna still hold up in value. I still say at the end of the day, once market kind of settles down and pairs are out there and pairs are in hand, this is probably gonna be about $650 to about $700 shoe. Maybe bigger sizes might do about like, you know, same thing, a little bit more, you know, like 700 to even, they could even reach up to 750. But I still think it still has room to keep going down, you know. This shoe could end up being like a $600 shoe, really. I'm just kind of giving high prices like $650, but even my size, even like a size 8 could go down to about $600 when it's all said and done. Memory serves me correctly. Remember last year, the Norse, man, these things went down too. Same with the Guavas. And you guys were killing me because I said day one, before, when people had pairs in hand, I would have let these things go. Same with these. I would have let these things go before they drop it on sneakers. And what they do, these things were going at like 900 to 1,000. Same goes with this one. What happened? Price went down to about like, I think at one point, the lowest point I was buying pairs up was like at $650 per pair on these. $700 for these. You know, these things haven't really went up too crazy except for bigger sizes. I think a size 12 is going for like $1,200. It's insane. But a size 9, you know, I'm talking about my size, is still around like 800, 700. I think they did hit 900 at one point, but you know, they kind of went down. Even these here, this colorway here, you know, as much hate as got, but it was all hyped up, the price still went down. And there's a good time frame when to buy, and you kind of have to, like I said, just watch the market, wait till pairs kind of circle around, wait till market kind of settles, hype kind of dies out, more releases come out. I mean, we have a lot more releases to come out towards the end of the year, so definitely would say don't buy just yet. You know, just don't panic buy, just be patient, watch the market, and so on and so forth. But you guys already know, once you start to go sneaker shows, people are going to try to end up taxing on the new Union, so it just is what it is at this point. Now, that's not to say, will the new Union 4s, will they ever go up? Of course. You know, if you are one of the lucky few ones that got the W for the raffle, and of course price is kind of low, especially for the Desert Moss, if you guys have the capital, you guys want to hang on to them, why not? You know, I definitely say these things they're going to go up, you know, in due time. It might take a little bit, because just remember, these things took a little bit for these things to go up. It took a while, you know, more than freaking like 6 months or so. Go up that high. These things finally kind of went up once like stimmy checks and stuff like that kind of came out, and they just went up just kind of recently, and that's because the next Union drop was happening. I will tell you this, the new Union 4s, they won't be as high as these. They're gonna be probably a little bit lower. Desert Moss, I see like those potential to finally go back up to like 700 tops, you know, if you're lucky. 650 I would be happy about. The Taupes could probably have a better room for it to grow, because like I said, it's a Union exclusive. That shoe could still go up to about 700, maybe to even 800, depending on how long of a hold you want to do. But in order for those to kind of go up, these kind of have to go up too as well, and I don't think they'll ever catch up to this shoe here. That's just my opinion. It's a better colorway. It's a GOAT. People love this shoe. You know, this colorway here, this one here, you know, it's a little too much colors, but then again, this day and age, people kind of like all those colors and stuff like that. But I just think usually typically in OG colorway, the first model does better, and it always goes up once the new model comes out. Like I said, me personally as a sneaker YouTuber, I have to buy a pair, so I am paying that top dollar. So whatever you guys feel like doing, you know, it's your money. Kind of go with your gut feeling. If you're okay with the price, what they're going for right now, and you're good with it, and you want to pay that price, pay that ticket, hey, be my guest. It's whatever you're comfortable with, you know. I'm just kind of giving my opinion, what I think they can do and what they will do, but it's just my opinion, okay? So just remember that. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. Stay tuned. Probably have more discussions about this because we definitely need to talk about the release. I just kind of want to let it all sink in. I'm gonna try to get all my information and all that stuff, and then we're gonna go in. All right. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit the bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at German Chris on IG, sometimes on my Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm German Chris. Peace. Pew.